Holy shit, that was the longest intro ever. What's up, guys? I'm David Jessup. I'm your host and MC for this evening. Please give it up for Cody, everyone, for putting this on. I'm in a good mood. I just got my hair cut today, and apparently I asked for something that a lesbian from 1985 would like. I should have known better going to a place called Scissor Me Cuts. A lot of couples here tonight. I can tell you guys are dating because you're touching each other. What's up? I can tell you guys are married because you're not. That's just how it is, man. I was married for 15 years. I didn't have sex for 6.5. I started not to give a shit, basically. My wife and I, we tried to spice things up in our relationship. We tried some role playing. We tried a little S&M. I quickly found out that her safe word is no. No, I'm not going to do that. No. Why is the donkey on the midget? Midget always rides donkey. We were together for 15 years, and when you're with someone for that long, you don't want to see them naked anymore. Seriously, I was like, honey, gravity. I know it's a bitch. I know, just put that away. Hey, if you saw my wife, you'd be fucking laughing right now, okay? Screw you guys. So anytime we would fool around, man, we would do it in the pitch black. Like, seriously, we would put tinfoil in the windows. We would block that shit out. One night we're messing around, my wife's like, oh, baby, your butt's so round and soft. I'm like, actually, that's my stomach. I like how the dude in the back is really happy about that one. About 5 minutes later, she's like, oh, your chin's so manly and stubbly. I'm like, now you're touching my butt. We're getting so close. My wife and I, we're getting a little out of shape. We're kind of embarrassed of our bodies. It's not that we're morbidly obese or anything. We're just kind of lumpy and pale. Like, if you were to turn on the light in our bedroom while we were fooling around, it would look like someone threw a whole bunch of cauliflower on the bed. Oh, look at that, a farmer's market. Look at that, that's healthy. What's up, ladies? Come on in. How y'all doing? You are incredibly attractive. I am so gonna be thinking about you about 3 o'clock in the morning tonight. That was weird, wasn't it? I said that out loud, didn't I? I did, I'm sorry about that. Doesn't this place look like they shoot porno here? Like you were thinking it, weren't you? I know, ma'am, you right there. When you walked in, you were like, porno. Yep. Pretty sure a porno is good. It's so weird. Alice in Wonderland's playing in the background. That's the first girl I ever. Never mind. I don't want to say that out loud. What's up? Got really weird, didn't it? This is how I roll. You guys are lucky, man. I just recently shaved off the worst mustache ever. It was horrible. Aren't you so? Thank you. She is like, thank God he doesn't have facial hair. Yay. It was scraggly. It was sticking out. I walk around the house. My cat would try to play with it. I'd walk by. My wife hated it, and I was telling her, I was like, baby, I'm growing it for Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. No Shave November. And she's like, the only thing you're making people aware of is that you come from a shitty gene pool. And I do. I'm part Cherokee Indian, man. We suck at growing facial hair and making land deals. But we can smoke the hell out of a peace pipe, which is probably why we suck at making land deals. It was weird, though, man. Having a mustache, people would call me names. Some lady called me a rapist. I got called a pedophile. The worst was someone called me a PE coach. I was like, now you're just being a dick right there. It was weird, though, man. It was like having that mustache. It's like being called a pedophile and a rapist. Those are horrible words. But what if you combined them together? What if I was a rapist of pedophiles? That's fucking awesome. That's like a superhero, man. I get pulled over by a cop, and he's like, hey, you know how fast you're going? Wait a minute. You're that there David Jessup. You're that there rapist of pedophiles. Where you going, sir? I'll give you a police escort. Well, I'm on my way to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm on the clock. We got any drunk hot chicks here tonight? Any drunk hot chicks? What? Over there? Yeah. I love me some drunk hot chicks, man. But they can, the thing about the drunk hot chick, though, is she will repeat the shit out of herself. Ever come across a drunk hot chick and she's like, hey, come here, 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 hey, come here. Bitch, I'm standing right here. Hey, come here, hey, come here. And the thing about the drunk hot chick, man, she will freaking turn on you. Hey, you don't know me. You don't know me. Who are you? What are you, a poor person? You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. What do you drive, a Kia? I bet you still have a BlackBerry. You don't know me. You don't know me. My wife and I were at this party, and she turned into the drunk hot chick, and she came up to me, and she's all like, hey, come here, come here, come here. I think I found someone to have a threesome with. And I was like, that's awesome. Because threesome's on my bucket list at number 53. 1 through 52 involves the Millennium Falcon in some kind of adventure. But 53, that's a threesome for me. But let me tell you something, fellas. Before you agree to bring somebody into your circle of love, you better get as much information about that person as possible. Most importantly, that they have a vagina. That's right. 7-foot-tall black guy can have soft hands and a quiet disposition. That's all I'm saying. I've got a coworker here who dates black guys, and she was just like, yeah! I tell you, this is what's so awesome. She's very cute. This is her, Katie, everyone. She's a hot, white chick that dates black guys. What's so awesome is, like, anytime you get a new coworker and they're real attractive, all the male coworkers start hitting on her, right? And it's so great, though, because she's got the best line to shoot them down. Because guys come up, they're like, hey, what's up? She's like, I date black guys. You want to see a white dude just totally deflate? Have a hot white chick say, this is what they do. I date black guys. They just look at their penis and go, oh. But me, I didn't give a shit. I'm like, I'm going to ask her out. And my friend was like, dude, but your penis is like average at best. I've seen the YouTube clip. I'm like, it's okay, though. I love to talk in movie theaters. And I have shitty credit. See, it was fucking funny, wasn't it? It took a while. Black dude over there got it. You know what I'm talking about. They won't shut up. Every time we go, they just won't shut up. Their credit score is horrible. I don't know. Aren't you so glad you sat in the front row now, Katie? Whatever. It was funny because, like, before the show tonight, she was like, hey, so do we get to get up on stage? I'm like, it's not always about you, bitch, okay? Settle the fuck down. But I'm pretty. I'm super pretty. What the hell? It's always about me. I date black guys. So my buddy of mine, he was asking me about the threesome with the black guy. And let me tell you something, fellas. If you do a threesome and it's 2 dudes and 1 chick, you gotta lay down some ground rules, man. Seriously. Listen here, fella, don't you make eye contact. Okay? Don't you touch me. If you want to change position, the code word's Dragon Force. But my buddy was like, was it weird your wife having sex with a black dude? I was like, no, it wasn't weird, but it was kind of funny. It was like she was getting into a really hot bathtub. Dragon Force. Right, Katie? Right? She's like, I got it now. I've been dating him for like 5 years. It don't bother me at all. Oh, you're welcome, Deep Ellum. That was a wife having sex with a black dude joke. The place I work at, we have these bathrooms that have motion sensing lights inside. And if you're in the bathroom for more than 5 minutes, the lights turn out. It sucks. So I'm at my job, and I'm reading my stories. I'm doing my business. I'm doing some tweeting. I'm on the MySpace. And all of a sudden, the lights turn out. Now, I start freaking out because what if somebody comes in? They trigger the light, and I'm a creepy guy that takes a shit in the dark. So I start freaking out. I start putting my foot under the door, trying to wiggle it. I start waving above the stall, hopping up and down. I start rolling up toilet paper. I'm grenading it out, trying to trigger the light. And sure as hell, someone comes in, so I pull my feet up. And I brace the door. And here he comes. He's coming right toward me. Because, you know, in the third stall scenario, you always go to the furthest stall to the wall. That's the shitting stall. The middle stall, that's the buffer zone stall. You should never use that. Don't come sit next to me, you fucking freak. I don't want to hear your change jingling. I don't want to hear your funky ringtone. I don't give a shit, okay? Just don't, that's a buffer zone stall. You don't sit in the first stall because that's by the door and that's fucking weird. So here he comes. Now here's the thing. If he comes in and jiggles the door, doesn't open, and then does the courtesy glance, you know what the courtesy glance is. That's where you look down to see if there's any feet down there. Any feetsies down there? No feet, walks away, I'm fine. But what if he does a weird creepy guy glance in between the crevice? You gotta date that dude. You guys have been awesome, man. Before I get out of here real quick, we got any raging alcoholics in the house? Raging? Yes. Right there. I was hoping Cody's mom would scream. That'd be awesome. She is sexy. The thing I love about alcoholics, I love them in their natural habitat, which is Taco Bell, 2:30 in the morning. Seriously, man, because when you're drunk, you don't want nice Mexican food. No one's ever wasted going, damn it, I wish my casino was open right now. So I'm hanging out at Taco Bell. I'm seeing these drunks, they get their food. This couple gets their food, they take off, boom, immediately hit a light post. I want to laugh because that's fucking hilarious. But I was raised Catholic. Mama always said, don't laugh at nobody till you know they're drunk first. Praise Jesus. So I pull up and I see this woman, she's covered in blood and glass. She's pulling shards of glass out of her face. And she's like, baby, we got to get out of here. You got the warrants. Maybe a little drunk, maybe a little retarded, I don't know. It's what you hear the boyfriend has to say. And he goes, bitch, you got taco sauce and blood all over my dashboard. Again. And that's why I knew not only were they drunk, but they were also from Mesquite. I did that one night and some chick came up super pissed like Katie is gonna be at me tomorrow at work. And she's like, hey, come here, joke teller. Come here, purveyor of the punchline. I'm kidding, she didn't know purveyor, she was a redneck. She has no idea what that word means. I just like to say it, it's a fun word. And she's like, hey, why'd you gotta say they're from Mesquite for? I had to Google fur in my redneck app real quick. And I was redneck for 4, okay. Why couldn't you have done said they were from Garland? Well, ma'am, if they were from Garland, they would have sounded like this. Hola, ¿cómo está? Que tú tienes, pero vos queremos. Thank you guys very much. I've been David Jessup. Are you ready for the rest of the show? Got a great lineup tonight. Please make sure you go to the bar, get wasted, tip your bar people back there, and we have a great show, guys.